Okay. Okay. So I want to start off by saying that I do not like to be on camera ever. I'm only doing this because I love this bar and I love the owners and I love the family. And this is the only reason why I'm doing it. I normally do not and would never do this. So, okay. So why the Rainbow deserves to stay open. I used to come here before I moved away about 5 years ago. I just moved back to the area about 6, 7 months ago. It was like I never left. It was like I was welcomed in the same way that I was before I moved away. I appreciate that more than everything. I mean, my mom used to go to the old location, so it's a family affair in a sense. And the biggest thing for me that I want to focus on is during COVID, during what's going on in the world, everyone's struggling. Everyone, especially bars, restaurants, like they're focused on them for a good reason. But this bar, they're not. They're still doing fundraisers. They're raising money for other people, even when they don't know if they're going to be able to keep the lights on tomorrow. And that's the biggest thing for me. And it's the people they're raising money for. Shriners Hospital, suicide awareness. So their motto is saving lives one jar at a time. And that's the actual truth. Because they are raising money for suicide awareness. I came here literally the day that I lost someone very, very close to me to suicide. And it was during the suicide awareness fundraiser. And for me, just to have a place to be in that moment, I come here on bad days. I come here on good days. And it doesn't matter whether it's good or bad. I'm leaving this place feeling better than when I walked in here. And that's the truth. And I just feel like for right now, when people are so focused on just themselves and keeping their business running, they're thinking about other people. And no one else can say that. Because right now, everyone's looking out for themselves. But this bar is not doing that. Terry and Julie and Brittany are focusing on everybody else, always. And that is what they're doing. And they do it in the best way possible. They make people feel comfortable. Okay, I didn't want to talk about this, but I'm going to. So I literally finalized my divorce on the patio of this bar. I was on like a virtual call with the judge, and I shit you not, I finalized my divorce here, surrounded by people I love, and it was the best thing I ever did. But, I mean, how many people can say that? That they felt comfortable enough to sit on the phone and finalize their divorce. And for women, single women, coming into a bar is a scary thing sometimes because you don't know how you're going to be received or how people are going to treat you. This bar, I've never once had a problem. I've never once felt uncomfortable here. This is a place to come for anyone. Like, you will be received and accepted, and it doesn't matter. And you never have to feel uncomfortable, like, as a woman to come alone. I mean, I come here alone all the time. Pretty much every time I come in here, I walk in this door by myself. And I've made friends, and I've made acquaintances, and I have felt comfortable every single time. There's never been a moment that I felt uncomfortable walking in that door by myself. And I think that's the most important thing. This place has to stay open because there are people like me that I don't know what I would do without them. This is my staple. This is where I come. This is where I live. Everybody knows my business around here. Like, I'm not proud of that, but I'm also not ashamed of myself. I have nothing to hide. I just love this place, and I love this family, and I will continue to come here as long as they stay open. And I fucking hope that they do. So, listen to what I'm saying and everybody else is saying and keep this fucking place open.
Hi, my name's Timothy. Kind of new here, 6 months in-ish. Crazy thing is I started coming here because of my girlfriend, and I even work at another bar, but since I've been coming here, I feel more welcome. Terry's remembered me, Julie's remembered me from the first night I've come in, and they always remember my drink, they always remember my name. I don't even feel as welcome at my own bar as I do here, and I know a lot of other regulars now since I've been coming in that it's the same thing. There's a camaraderie here, it's a family, it's a community. And then over the last few months, getting to know Terry and Julie and the family here, this isn't just a drinking establishment. And I've gotten to know them, and I've gotten to know the people around here that they care about the community that surrounds them as well. And people like Julie and Terry, even Brandon, Brittany, Tia, I mean, these are people that would give the shirt off their back to do something positive for the community as a whole. And that says a lot to me. You know, a lot of people, especially here in Utah, just look at this place like it's a liquor hole. And people just come here to get drunk and forget about their problems for a little while, but that's not the case. People come here for friendship, for camaraderie, for family, for the community. You know, Julie and Terry and everybody here at the bar, customers, employees, they come in positive. And I genuinely think if I was to walk up tomorrow, or if any of these people were to walk up tomorrow and see a sign on the door that says, "Sorry, we're closed for business," it would break a lot of hearts. I myself, I'd be hurt too, and I'm still new here. And I don't even really drink that much, and I would still be hurt. There would be an empty place, and I would miss this place, and I would miss Julie and Terry and Brandon and all the wonderful new people, new friends, people that I would take in and call family that I've met since I've been coming here. So I genuinely think that if the rainbow was to close, if we were to lose the community, not just those of us who are patrons, if the community lost Julie and Terry, all the effort and all the love that they put in and that they put out, it would leave a hole in the community, not just us few patrons that come in for a beer. And this community would surely suffer for it, and many communities would suffer for it, with the charities that they put on, with the love that they share, their outpouring. It would leave a very, very dark place in a lot of people, in a lot of communities. And I don't know that, I don't think this community could recover from the loss of the rainbow. It would leave a black mark, and a long-lasting one. So please see it in your heart to give this place a chance, to give Julie and Terry and everybody who works here, and those of us who come in here and rely on the smiles. Those people who don't come in here and they rely on the charities and the charitable nature of everybody that does come in here. Please see it in your hearts to give them a chance.